My name is Jusine Chindoy-Chininga, and my presentation and my video are called Pangaea. Love leaves no man disadvantaged, isolated, unaccepted. Prescient words of my pre-semester paper on the meaning of social justice that I maintain weeks later. No one can be pushed aside in light of a newer, more modern sector of society, I proceeded, and now on account of everything that I've learned from seminar, this point is succeeded by an evolved view of what I believed I already knew. That discrimination and hate exist without an end, but every Tuesday as I listen to my colleagues speak, I recognized a new trend. I have heard a feminist revel in the fact that in her country, if a man is put before a court for rape, he is considered a devil. He has no chance, no protection, no support. He is doomed to the dungeon immediately because a woman would never lie for sport. The accuracy of this feminist view is not what is in question, but what I wish to draw your attention to is her ecstatic facial expression. My point is, do we realize we are exchanging one type of discrimination for another? Are we comfortable seeing those who have oppressed us be oppressed, even though they too are our brothers? Forgiveness is key. I remember Dr. Scott Nicky's speech on religion, justice, and love. And he spoke from his heart when he said that there is no man below or above the criterion to be forgiven, the right to a fair trial. The question with which we should test our humanitarian causes is it justice or is it revenge? But wait, returning to this example of rape, I do not wish to undertake to undermine our society's history of men who take advantage of bodies just like mine. But what I am suggesting, most people treat like just as much of a blasphemy. What I am suggesting is that just in case that man is your brother or my son or my father, we treat him with just as much empathy. In fact, even if there is nothing, no bond between him and I, besides the very fact that he breathes, I still care. Innocent or guilty, I still want us to be aware that people are still people no matter their worst deed, said Brian Stevenson in a speech that brought us all to our feet. It is out of this headspace that I come to a place where I realize why it was a true privilege to learn biology and rhetoric and composition out of a social justice image. Because everything we learn should be used as a bridge to lessen the gap and increase the richness of our relationships. Avoid the social apocalypse that will come with division unless we love with greater commitment. Decades ago, a theorist put all the continents together and called it Pangaea, and it's from a social perspective of this idea that I present my presentation, encouraging us to care for one another despite race, wealth, and nation, encouraging us to finally hold hands and stand with every woman and every man.